Hey everybody, welcome back to Sonic Battle. This is dtales 0026, and you probably already knew that if you're watching.
This is yveld, again.
Again. Probably won't have to do it in the next few videos. Anyway, this is Knuckles' story. I hate Knuckles' story. I love Knuckles as a character. He has some pretty cool fighting techniques that Emerald learns, but I hate doing Knuckles' story.
Is it extra challenging because he's kind of a fighter?
It's challenging, but not in the way you would think.
It's cheap, right?
You're constantly facing guard robos as Knuckles with Emerald nowhere around. So pretty much, half of Knuckles' story is just you not having anyone to freaking copy moves off of.
Well, that is cheap. I think that's cheap.
Yeah.
I hate when fighter games are cheap.
At least in the beginning, you get some training in. So if you need to train with Emerald, you can do that. But Tails' lab lets you train with Emerald anyway in every story. So this part of the story is just another way for him to get a Chaos Emerald.
Oh my god. I don't know. Like I'm trying to think of cheap fighting games now. And all I can think of is that old Dragon Ball Z game on PS2, like the first one.
Oh, Budokai?
Yeah. Fuck that shit.
I didn't have any problem with Budokai. I have probably with the Tenkaichi series.
I just remember, what was it, Cell? I think it was Cell. I wanted to kill myself. I don't know how old I was, but I was younger.
I didn't have any problem with Cell.
I wasn't a fighter kid, though. So that was one of the few fighters I had, so I had a lot of trouble with it.
Now, as you can see, Emerald is a lot stronger than Knuckles because I've been leveling him up off-screen. I basically just redid a couple of stories, and I have Shadow's skating animation. So I have the fastest running animation. I have, like, the girl jab, I have Tails' IQ punch, and a couple of other things.
I still think this looks really good for Game Boy Advance game. I just can't get over it. It's nice and colorful.
Yeah, I couldn't get it over it back in the day either. This was a great game. If you own a Game Boy Advance, you should get this game.
Yeah, I hope I can find it.
Now, I don't show it off in this because it's an emulator and I can't really do this, but there was linkability with this game where you can not only fight friends, but actually trade the abilities you collected with Emerald, since you could get multiples of the same ability. So it was a fighter/trading card game.
That's still awesome, though.
It's awesome if you could find someone who actually owns another copy of the game.
Yeah, I've never heard of anyone with this game.
The thing is, like, I had this game as a kid and nobody else did. So whenever people would come over, they would always want to like play the game, and I was like, "Why don't you get your own? Then we can trade abilities." It's like, "Nah, I'd rather just play yours."
I hate you.
You have like 90% of the abilities, so.
Don't you come over here ever again? You're not my friend anymore. Oh my god.
I do consider this a good fighting game, though. This is incredibly good for the Game Boy Advance. Now, what I would like to do, because this is what another game that I like, Chain of Memories. They made Re-Chain of Memories, which is basically just Chain of Memories in 3D. I would love to see this game remade in 3D.
Yeah, because they tried to make it look like it had depth, but it really doesn't. It's still 2D. It's got just like some stuff sticking up, that's it.
I mean, you can attack in, like, 4 directions, but you can't attack in 360 directions. Or 360 degrees. There's only a couple attacks that do that. That Tails punch is one of them. And as you can see, I own Knuckles.
So you can use skill points on those moves, right?
Oh, I got E102's color, which is odd because I wasn't even fighting him. Another thing you'll get along with abilities, you'll also get colors and whatnot.
Just to make yourself spiffy.
Yeah, you can change your robot's color, and you can actually have 3 different settings for each one, so you can basically make your moveset into 3 different characters for the same robot. And as you can see, I'm going to the Edit Skills menu to check out the colors.
Oh, so like, it's a hub world where you go to the different story parts?
Yeah, all those little circles are the places I have to go.
She seems overly happy. Oh, not anymore.
Who knows?
What the fuck?
Yeah, if you didn't watch Amy's part, Amy thinks that Emerald is Sonic's experiment to basically practice on having a child with her. That's Amy's delusional thinking, by the way.
Oh my god. This is a Capcom game, right?
Here's Gamma. Well, kind of. Apparently, Robotnik took Gamma's parts and made a whole bunch of Gamma clones.
Oh my god, I'd be pissed. What? What was that all about, that big flash, like?
When you have a big flash, that's a super explosion. Sometimes it happens when you're close to an explosion, you'll get the screen flashes and it, supposedly hurts your eyes. But this is the part that pisses me off. Whenever the Gamma or Guard Robos lose a life, they have an explosion follow them.
Holy shit.
So, pretty much, if you're in the middle of a combo and you take out the Guard Robo, you're gonna get caught by the explosion.
So that's not fair. Like, how can you actually
with
go,
Emerald,
like,
you can usually just use healing techniques to win, since I already have Knuckles' heal. I made sure to get that. But when you're playing as one of the other characters, it's just incredibly hard. As you can see, that did about half damage to me.
Are those actually good moves, or no?
The explosion move?
Yeah, like the whatever you just got. Or the...
Oh, they're pretty good. I think near the you'll be able to get, let's see, I'm going to list all the characters you can get attack moves from. You can attack moves from Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Shadow, Rouge, Cream the Rabbit, Gamma, and Chaos.
That's like a lot of stuff. And then what you can customize what Emerald with whatever you want.
Pretty much, and I just got taken out by a Gamma explosion, god damn it. Another thing I like about the moves is they are pretty faithful to what the characters can actually do, because Knuckles can bury underground, he can lift up large rocks and such.
Like that?
Yeah, it's just...
He just doesn't give a shit, he's like, I'm just gonna lift up this shit.
I'm still wondering why there's a boulder in the middle of a city level, but logic hath not make sense here.
Well, it's magic. He doesn't have to explain shit.
Yes, it's the Echidna's ancient power to summon rocks wherever they want.
I've always loved his gloves.
Yeah, Knuckles has cool gloves.
Like, I don't recall him ever changing looks.
Yeah. Well, he did have different gloves in a in Sonic Adventure 1. He got the fighting gloves, which were yellow.
Oh, that's cool. You can put your stuff wherever. That reminds me of Smash Bros. Too.
Oh, kind of. I don't recall being able to just place yourself wherever you go and.
No, but you get to sit and wait for a bit.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think I was watching some of the live streams of Brawl.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, we are doing live streams on Wolffight to our fans. We're doing it on Ballmong11's Twitch TV page. The current thing we're doing is Tuesdays we do Irish Challenge. That would be tonight. Well, at the time of this recording, I don't know what time it's going to go up, but we do Irish Challenge, which Irish does various gaming challenges that we put up, and we give him points for it. The points are kind of like Whose Line, because they mean nothing. You can trade them in for extra lives, but that's about it. Wednesday is usually co-op night. That's when me, Ballmong, and whoever else is around will play a co-op game where we team up to do something. And Thursday night is usually fighting game night where we'll knock it out in Brawl or Tatsunoko versus Capcom or other fighting games that are a little bit more obscure.
I remember lots of Metal Slug, and that was awesome.
Yes, Metal Slug is indeed awesome. And another product placement, we have a playthrough of Metal Slug with Ballmong and Iris up on Wolffight Commentaries.
Man, that game is crazy. Like, I don't know how they stay so focused.
I have no idea. I'm not a Metal Slug fan. I like the games, I just am not good at them.
Yeah, like, there's so much going on, and they just dodge everything.
Hey, look, there's a playthrough going on in the background that we're not paying attention to. That's okay, that's how we do things at Wolffight. We'll talk about 90% other things and 10% the game we're actually playing.
I mean, it's all written, you know. They can multitask.
You can read it.
Man, she looks like she never gives a shit.
Now, the whole thing with Knuckles, or with Emerald's dialogue right now is he can only copy things that he's heard. So he talks like Sonic and Tails and Amy and Knuckles all at once. Which can lead to some pretty hilarious dialogue.
Oh my god, they're gonna pick up prostitutes over here. Got like the casinos and shit.
Oh, that's not too far from the... this is the part that sucks. We're going to be facing a lot of guard robos, which are just basically gamma that don't give abilities.
So it's a waste of time.
It is a complete waste of time. We can't... he will pick up Knuckles' abilities naturally, because I'm fighting alongside of him. But the guard robos give absolutely nothing.
That's bull spit.
That it is. And as you can see, I'm just spamming the mole bomb right now, just so that I can get this done quicker.
Oh yeah, screw it. That's what it's all about. Get it done. Get out.
That's another thing with this game. There are a lot of moments where you can just spam one attack and win.
I mean, at least I like how...
I love that Megaton punch. It's so cool.
I like how the AI, though, like, your partner, he actually does things. He doesn't stand there and pick his ass.
Yeah. Though most of the time it'll just get him killed. Now, I believe in the options, this was one of those games where you can actually hook up multiple link cables to get 4 players.
And just fight each other?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that would get busy.
Yeah, you could actually use the emerald that you modified in-game, too, which was another bonus. Yeah.
Whoa, he just had a fucking seizure. Oh god.
Knuckles just yelled at him for getting that Emerald was a very infantile mind right now.
Did he just fucking run away again?
Yes, he ran away, so now we have to go find him.
You son of a bitch. You know what? Let him die. Fine, be that way. You're gonna run away? You know, gotta deal with that shit.
Well, he's kind of the ultimate weapon once the Chaos Emeralds get into him, so we gotta make sure that does. And I ran into the wrong fucking place.
So is this another pointless battle?
This is another pointless battle. Now, there's these emerald clones that are lurking around called Phil. I'm not kidding, that's what they're called. Robotnik has a weird sense of humor. And they'll always mimic one character from the game. This one's mimicking... Apparently it's mimicking Amy. And I just got my ass kicked by an Amy bot. God damn it. Actually, Amy is actually one of the better characters in this game, believe it or not.
Yeah, I don't ever remember her doing anything, even in the shows.
Well, she had her Pinko Pinko hammer that she keeps in the hammer space.
What was that one that came out? I'm trying to think. Like 2000, 2001?
I think in Sonic Adventure 1. So that's the only one that I've ever known for Amy to be really playable, like, that's not bad.
That's not absolutely terrible.
Sonic 06, I'm looking at you. SBO wants his style back.
I was thinking of actually getting Sonic Colors or something.
I would suggest Sonic Colors. Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations... I'd even suggest Sonic 4, because it's not a bad game. Sonic 4 Episode 1 and Episode 2 aren't bad games. The only problem is that they're named Sonic Episode 4. They're nothing like the Genesis games.
That's disappointing, because I really like those.
As I continue to get smacked around by a hammer.
What a cheap fucking AI. So you don't have to keep playing it over and over again?
Yeah, if you lose, you have to battle it again.
Oh my god. It's not even like a mandatory battle. Is it like, it means something?
See, here's the thing. If you run into a non-mandatory battle, it'll make you continue it until you beat it. If you run into a battle that's mandatory, it'll give you the option to walk away and train up.
Oh my god.
That's fucking ass backwards.
Like you're playing Final Fantasy and you fall a little...
Imagine Final Fantasy, you could not run from random encounters, ever.
Oh my god. I would never... Who's got the time?
No, you want an even better example? Imagine a Pokemon game where you could not run from random encounters.
That's all the game is. It is. Like, I was just thinking about that the other day. Like, all I do is fight. Kind of boring.
Yeah. Ow! Fucking white flash. Punch me in the face. And I'm getting whirled around again. God damn it. Spam mole
the robot's
bombs.
It's got more range because of the hammer, right?
Yeah, it does have more range. I think the worst character, ironically enough, in this game is Chaos. And if you don't know who Chaos is, I'm talking about the Chaos from SA1. He actually does make an appearance. Granted, he's not perfect Chaos, because Emerald has the Chaos Emeralds. But, he is the slowest character, he has the slowest attacks. Granted, they're powerful attacks. If you want to put one at the end of a combo, it can be kind of useful, but he is the slowest character. You can literally just spam him with projectiles and you will be fine.
That's really disappointing. Like, you have to find out everything before you go in, because he's so damn slow. I like being fast and just doing it, getting it over with, leaving.
It's a Sonic game, you're supposed to be fast.
I know, I love the running shoes. When I was a kid, I always wanted Sonic shoes.
Yeah, they changed him in Sonic Adventure 2, though. Now he's wearing soap shoes.
That's stupid. I want Sonic shoes.
Alright, everyone, we'll see you next time.